What is going on, guys? I am back. And if you have been watching any of my Call of Duty uploads recently, you would have noticed in the description of two of them, I believe, that I said that my next playthrough was going to be in this game right here. SpongeBob Bow for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Now I know the very first walkthrough that I did on my channel was in SpongeBob Bow for Bikini Bottom for PlayStation 2, one of my favorite games of all time. But I could not pass up the chance to play this. This just released on PS4, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch yesterday. And now I'm doing another 100% playthrough of the game, but now on PS4. But with an added twist. In my original playthrough, I got all the golden spatulas and all the socks and beat the entire game. But now that it's on PS4, there are trophies involved. So now I'm gonna get all the trophies too. And I'm super excited. I have been looking forward to this game since I heard it was coming out a year and a half ago. I am so stoked to play this game. So let's dive right in. Oh man, I'm excited. This game was my childhood, pretty much. And now I get to play it again on an updated console.
Welcome to Bikini Bottom, a normally peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror,
Dude, the
wherein our little yellow friend
so
will play the starring role.
Today is the big day. I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini Bottom happens to get demolished in the process, oh well. With my brand new Duplicatotron 3000, I'll clone an army of robots that will wreak mayhem and destruction at my command. One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1. Is Plankton a genius? Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch. Welcome, my perfectly obedient robot army. Hang on. I want to get a photo for my scrapbook. Hey, hello? What do you think you're doing? Oh, no, wait. But I'm your master. I made you. No, oh, my good China.
Dude, the graphics in this game are so good.
Another perfect day playing robots and racehorses.
Yeah, only I keep getting the racehorses and the robots mixed up.
Wouldn't it be great if we had real robots to play with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Yeah, these unreal robots are getting boring. Hey, what if we put the robots in here?
Oh, how shellfish of you.
It's not just any shell. It's my magic wishing shell.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
So we put the toy robots in here.
Okay.
Then we say the magic wishing words and shake the magic wishing shell.
Okay.
Then we go to sleep, and in the morning, we'll have real robots to play with!
But, Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did!
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Sure. Last week I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry. So I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell. Then I said the magic wishing word and shook it. And in the morning I had lots of little cookie crumbs.
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Good night, Patrick.
The next morning.
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with... Whoa! Gary, did you do that?
So awesome. Now, one thing that's cool about this version
Yeah,
of the
Gary,
game...
it sure looks like we're in a doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess. Meow. What a fantastic idea! These signs will provide important tips to help me out. How do I read the signs? Meow. Oh, okay. Press this button to read the signs.
Oh, even in the remastered version of this game, they can't just say R1? I made that comment in my original playthrough of this game. I just don't understand why you can't just have 3 different sound bites for R1, right trigger, and whatever the thing is on Switch. But whatever. It's kind of funny that he says this button. Anyway, before I move on to what he's saying, the cool thing about this version of the game is that you can actually turn on subtitles. In the original game, the only way you had subtitles was when you actually talked to somebody else. But in those cutscenes before, there were no subtitles, so I never knew what the heck Patrick was saying with that one magic wishing word. But now you know exactly what he said. Which is pretty cool.
Meow. So if I want to come back and talk to you again, just walk up to you and press this button.
The R1 button.
I'd better get started now, Gary. I think that this is going to be a very long day.
That's an understatement. It's going to be as long of a day as the first time I played this game for my channel. Oh yeah, explore the kitchen. Look at how crisp those shiny objects look. I'm telling you, the graphics of this game are on par with Crash Bandicoot the Insane Trilogy. I mean, this is really crisp. Oh, look at his bedroom. Look how... That is a 1080p bedroom right there. That looks amazing. Explore the attic. Oh, look at that. Oh, and there's the golden spatula. In SpongeBob's closet as usual. Alright. Yes! SpongeBob, it is time to explore your house! So I think we'll explore this... Well, why don't we explore his house, and then once we get to the golden spatula in this room, we'll stop and continue on. So let's start with the kitchen. Actually, did we read this sign? What? There was supposed to be a sign in here. It was probably just telling us about it.
I'd make myself a snack, but there's no time!
What? There's always time for a snack. Look at all that kelpo you have on your fridge. And what is this? Seaweed juice. Huh. Volcano juice? What the heck is that? Soda. So original, SpongeBob. These are shiny objects. Shiny objects are very valuable and may be traded to help SpongeBob along his quest. SpongeBob will need to collect many shiny objects in order to complete his quest to defeat the robot menace. There are 5 different colors of shiny objects: red, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Red is the most common and the least valuable. Purple is the most rare and therefore the most valuable. More valuable shiny objects are usually hard to find or are in more dangerous places. Now you're probably wondering, why am I reading these signs again? I read them in the PlayStation 2 version. There's no need to read them here. Well, there could be new subscribers that have not watched that original playthrough of the game, so I'm just doing it for them.
It shines!
Jumping all around. What's this? Oh, more volcano juice and clam chowder. Oh, what am I doing? I'm stuck in this corner. Oh, SpongeBob, you're gonna cook your toast. Don't do it. Jump. Jump. Oh, dude. It's so crisp. Look at that. I can get stuck on things. I like it. What's that? Oh, there's like... Oh, it's his trophies. He's got trophies on his shelf. I never noticed that in the original version of this game. Well, if you remember from the episode of SpongeBob where Patrick thought he won a trophy, but it was actually delivered to the wrong house and it was for SpongeBob, and he went to a closet to try and put it away, but SpongeBob was like, no, wait, and it was just a closet full of trophies. So that was kind of funny. But there's only 3 of them, I guess. Let's read this note again from Mr. Krabs.
A note from Mr. Krabs! And it even smells sweaty, just like him.
Ahoy there, SpongeBob! As a faithful crew member of the Krusty Krab, you've been, promoted to head shiny object collector.
Wow! A promotion!
That's right.
That's right, a promotion! So what this here new job entails is you collecting all these shiny objects that the robots are leaving behind and bringing them to me. Now stop seahorsing around and get busy collecting.
Will do, Mr. Krabs. That is our mission in this game, is to collect shiny objects for you. Oh, yes. Get on top of the ringer, SpongeBob. Oh, I can get on top of the window. See, oh, look how more crisp that looks. Remember when I was trying to show you this picture? It's actually a different picture. That's really strange. In the PlayStation 2 version of this game, I was trying to show you that picture on the wall, and it was a picture of SpongeBob that looked like the Birth of Venus painting. But now it's just SpongeBob riding Mystery. If you remember the episode where SpongeBob found a seahorse and named it Mystery, he's just riding Mystery. That's weird. That's a different painting. That's really strange. Oh, I'm on top of the mirror. This is so cool that you can get on top of stuff. I don't remember being able to get on top of stuff in the PlayStation 2 version. Look at this. I'm on top of the door frame. This is so cool. I don't know. SpongeBob, you gotta brush your teeth for this day. You gotta wash yourself off. Take a shower. Oh, I need privacy. Let's read this sign. SpongeBob may see how well he's doing by pressing R2. The number in the upper right is how many shiny objects SpongeBob has. The number in the upper center is how many golden spatulas SpongeBob has collected. The number in the lower right is how many Patrick's lost socks SpongeBob has found. And finally, the number in the upper left is how many pairs of underwear SpongeBob has. Alright, now I'm genuinely confused, because that's not what that sign said in the PlayStation 2 version. In the PlayStation 2 version, that sign explained to us how to use the camera by moving the analog stick. This sign was in SpongeBob's attic before, and there was a sign.
Make myself a snack, but there's no time.
There was a sign in here that isn't here. That's. Oh wow! Look at that! Wait, I can't break these things? No! That's not fair! Oh man, in the PlayStation 2 version you could break these things. You can't break them! That's not fair! Alright, let's listen to this.
Breaking news! Bikini Bottom residents have been attacked by a raging torrent of robot horror!
So much for fixing this quietly.
Authorities are not sure who is responsible for unleashing the mechanical menaces, but they have assured us that the person is in big, big trouble!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Did I say big trouble? I meant so enormous that it's hard to comprehend trouble! We'll keep you posted as this tragic story unfolds. Tragically, we're sure.
Can I at least hit the TV? Oh, come on. In the PlayStation 2 version, you could hit the TV and it would, like, change channels. I thought this was supposed to be a faithful remastering of the game. Well, if it's a faithful remastering, then I could break these tables.
Maybe a little bounce on the old bed.
Yeah, let's do it, SpongeBob. Wait. Oh, there's no bouncy bounce. Come on, get on top of the spring.
Cha-ching!
Okay, that's strange. That's another thing that's not faithful to the remaster. I can't get on top of the... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say... Gotta get on top of the diving board. Oh wow, that's a different painting too. In the PlayStation 2 version, that was a painting of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy with SpongeBob. And now it's a picture of SpongeBob with black hair, which is the episode where he tries to get into the salty spittoon. And he wasn't tough enough, so he got a wig to look tougher. That's pretty funny. But this actually wasn't SpongeBob. This was a guy that looked like SpongeBob that had actual black hair. And then SpongeBob came in behind him with a clown wig. Oh, but over here's the same. That was there, the picture of Sandy. So this is going to tell us about the underwear like we... Oh, well actually, there's two signs in here. What's this one say? SpongeBob may jump by pressing X. Pressing X while SpongeBob is in mid-jump will cause him to double jump for extra height, but SpongeBob can only double jump once per jump. Well, yeah, of course. If he did more, it'd be a triple jump. This is a pair of SpongeBob's underwear. SpongeBob will lose a pair of underwear every time he gets hit by a robot or touches dangerous objects or surfaces. Like this. Aw, what? Once SpongeBob has lost all his underwear, he must start that area back over again. SpongeBob may get back underwear he has lost by collecting additional pairs along the way. SpongeBob starts out wearing 3 pairs of underwear, but there are special pairs of golden underwear hidden in Bikini Bottom, which, if found, will allow SpongeBob to wear more than 3 pairs at a time. SpongeBob can check how many pairs of underwear he has by pressing R2. So that's kind of strange. In the PlayStation 2 version, when that safe fell on you, it would break apart and make a noise. It didn't do that here. Strange.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Yes, it is. Now to go into your closet. What? What's going on? Press R1 to change room. Oh, I'm pressing L1.
This is where I keep all my old comic books.
Doesn't look like you have any comic books in here. It just looks like books, which is cool because in the PlayStation 2 version, this was just like a wall that looked like books, but it was very weird. Like it looked like a green screen of books, but now it actually looks like books. I like that. Alright, to see how well SpongeBob is doing in every level of the game, press the Options button. When paused, move left to select a level. When a level is selected, press X to view its details. When the details view is open, move left or move the left analog stick right or left to get a hint of each golden spatula that SpongeBob knows about. By pressing X, when a hint for a golden spatula is selected, SpongeBob can take a taxi directly to that area of that spatula from anywhere in the game. Nice. Oh yeah, press triangle when on the ground and SpongeBob will do a bubble bash attack. The bubble bash attack can smash tikis or robots or push buttons that are directly above SpongeBob. When you see this icon, SpongeBob can stand on it and do the bubble bash attack to break tikis directly above him. Which is weird because that's not the same symbol from the original game. The symbol from the original game was what those tikis look like, but it was sideways on the ground. Yeah! Oh, that is such a big beach ball. Oh, that beach ball is bigger than the door. Alright. Press circle in mid-air and SpongeBob will do a bubble bounce attack. The bubble bounce attack can smash tikis or robots that are directly below SpongeBob or push buttons on the ground. SpongeBob may only do the bubble bounce attack move in mid-air. Oops, wrong button. Oh, it didn't make a noise. So weird. If it's a it's so meaty. Hiya! Hiya! Press square and SpongeBob will do a bubble spin. SpongeBob may use the bubble spin to smash open tikis or push buttons on walls or defeat most robots. SpongeBob may also bubble spin in mid-jump to hit things that are higher up.
I love opening presents. This is where I keep all my old comic books.
Oh, there was supposed to be a button over here too. This was the button that told you about the stuff, but it's not over here anymore.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push. This is where I keep all my old comic books.
Whee! Let's see if that trick still works where you can get on top of the door. Oh, no. Oh, wait. I had it. Why would they patch that out? Oh, there we go. No! Get it, SpongeBob. Aha! Yes! I don't need the beach ball. Yeah! Time to get yes!
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
Yeah, he will. Alright, let's get that. Oops, wrong button. Alright, let's see if I can finagle this. Yep. Boom, 145 shiny objects. Oh.
Maybe a little bounce on the old bed.
Alright, SpongeBob. Let's talk to Gary, see what he has to say.
Give me some credit, Gary. I remember. Press this button to read the signs.
That's right, SpongeBob. Okay. That seems like a good place to stop this part. We did a lot in that part. I mean, in my original playthrough of the game, all I did was watch that opening cutscene and then I stopped. And then the second part was what we did here. But I thought I'd make my parts in this playthrough a little bit longer. Because, I mean, my Call of Duty gameplays were, 10 to 12 minutes. But in the next part, we will open that door in front of us and get our first golden spatula, and we'll also see if the cheat codes work. I don't know if they'll work in this version of the game, but we'll try them. At least to get the power-ups and the shiny objects. But, yeah. So originally, in my original playthrough, I would just tell you to watch the next part and we'll get the first golden spatula. But now, I'm going to give you an extra caveat of stuff. The basic stuff like the video, comment down below if you liked it. Obviously, subscribe to the channel for more videos, and most importantly, hit the notification bell so that you know exactly when new videos on my channel are uploaded. And If you like these playthroughs, then let your friends know about them. And maybe they'll subscribe to my channel too, because I'm going to be doing lots of playthroughs like this one. I've got so many games that I want to play, and I'm very excited to play them, so just stay tuned for part 2, and I'll see you around.